Hey, I'm Nick Oresco, and thank you for joining us for 22 News at 4 o'clock. Another chilly day out there today, but don't put the shorts away just yet. We got another warm-up in store. And to talk all about that, and traffic, of course, is 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Brian Lapis.
Yeah, the change of seasons has been more or less put on hold here for at least another 5 to 7 days, with temperatures in our near future that could and probably will hit 80 degrees.
All right.
So let's take a look at what's happening out there right now. Traffic up and down the valley is okay. Slight slowdown here, Chicopee on the Pike westbound, and the usual slowdowns downtown at either end of 291. Well, 291 east or north is certainly not downtown, but it's in Chicopee, and you can see a slowdown there and a little slowdown I-91 south at 291 downtown. So with that said, let's take a look at temperatures. There we are. You can see here we're in the low to mid 60s as expected today. 66 in Greenfield, 63 Springfield and Orange, 61 Northampton, 64 in Westfield. Clouds and radar, some scattered clouds overhead, and I expect that all things considered will be mostly clear here tonight, but there will be a few scattered clouds from time to time. We bottom out tomorrow morning, chilly with temperatures in the 30s, but tomorrow's high temperatures will start a warming trend that should last through the weekend. We'll show you with our 22 News Storm Team forecast.
The Trump administration is making plans to lay off federal workers if a shutdown continues, warning of major cuts. The White House said the number could be in the thousands if the shutdown continues. The president is meeting with the Office of Management and Budget Director today to determine the number of cuts. Firing workers during a shutdown has not been done before, and it's not clear entirely whether Trump has the authority to fire workers under these circumstances. Leaders on both sides of the aisle have been pointing fingers at the opposing party when it comes to the shutdown, which has entered a second day. The White House is asking 9 major universities to commit to President Trump's political priorities. That's in exchange for more favorable access to some federal money. It includes one school from Massachusetts. A letter to the universities today asking them to accept the government's priorities on admissions, women's sports, free speech, student discipline, and college affordability, among other topics. The schools are Vanderbilt, the University of Pennsylvania, Dartmouth College, the University of Southern California, MIT, the University of Texas, the University of Arizona, Brown University, and the University of Virginia. It's not clear how or why they were selected. The city of Springfield is teaming up with the Hampden County Sheriff's Office to tackle drug paraphernalia found at city parks. They came together today to announce a partnership that will focus on keeping city parks clean and safe. There will be dedicated crews that are trained to properly pick up and dispose of these items like needles, used needles. They'll focus on the parks known to have the most issues, like Johnny Appleseed Park and Rebecca Johnson Park. There will also be a direct phone number to report drug paraphernalia that is found. Well, it's elimination game. The Red Sox season is on the line tonight against the New York Yankees, whose season is also on the line tonight. The Yankees beat the Sox 4-3 in Game 2 of the AL Wildcard Series last night. The series now tied up at 1 apiece. First pitch in the winner-take-all showdown in the Bronx happens tonight at 8 o'clock. The winner will advance to face the Toronto Blue Jays in the American League Division Series. Go Sox. Back now with meteorologist Brian Lapis. A chilly morning to this morning. Could do it all over again tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I believe the low this morning at Westover Reserve Base was 36 degrees, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And another cool start here tomorrow before the real warm-up begins. Let's take a look at the clouds and radar, and you can see we've got a few thin clouds overhead, some scattered clouds, a little bit of filtered sunshine, but fair weather will continue, and we expect a dry evening here, and temperatures as we move into the evening hours will be dropping through the 50s. 7 o'clock tonight, mostly clear, temps in the 50s. By midnight tonight, some upper 40s, and then overnight lows in the mid 30s to low 40s, say between 5 and 7 tomorrow morning. Sunshine though tomorrow, sunshine and scattered clouds here at 10 o'clock. Sunshine and scattered clouds at noontime. We're going to call it mostly sunny here tomorrow. It's brightest toward the end of the day. 4 o'clock here tomorrow afternoon. You can see the clear air. So we start in the 30s tomorrow in many places, end up in the low 70s here tomorrow afternoon. And it's very likely that we get to 80 at least one of the days over the weekend. We'll show you with our 22 News Storm Team forecast on 22 News at 5.
It's the moment Swifties have been waiting for. Taylor Swift's 12th studio album, The Life of a Showgirl, arrives at midnight tonight. Hundreds of Target stores around the U.S. will open late with special offers and sales for Swift's album release, including the Target at the Holyoke Mall. Target said employees will distribute physical or digital tickets in the electronics section of the participating Target stores beginning at 10 o'clock tonight. Those who receive those tickets will then have a reserved product for purchase. Shoppers can return to the designated queuing location at 11:45 p.m. to make a purchase at midnight. McDonald's announcing its Happy Meal Boo Buckets will be returning to restaurants nationwide on October 21st. This year's lineup includes a trio of returning themed buckets, Ghost, Pumpkin, and Goblin, in addition to two new Ghoulie friends, Cat and Zombie. As in previous years, the Halloween-themed buckets will only be available with Happy Meal orders, temporarily replacing the classic Happy Meal boxes. McDonald's is a relative latecomer to spooky season. Last month, Burger King announced its first-ever monster menu, which features 4 creature-inspired twists on menu items. An American coffee giant is downsizing, but only in name. Maxwell House recently announced it is changing its name for the first time in its 133-year history to Maxwell Apartment. The brand says it's aiming to help today's consumer, who faces rising coffee and home prices, save with affordable coffee. The company cites statistics that say Java drinkers could save up to $1,000 a year with the offer, compared to daily coffee shop runs. Maxwell House says the limited time rebrand to Maxwell Apartment is in the name only, and the product inside is the same in taste, aroma, quality, and ingredients. Tonight on 22 News, starting at 5 o'clock, we are in day 2 of the government shutdown. There are concerns about what this means for food assistance programs. Tonight, we're taking a closer look at the impact on SNAP and WIC benefits. Plus, there is a renewed push on Beacon Hill to allow pharmacists in Massachusetts to dispense life-saving insulin in emergencies. And we've had a nice stretch of dry weather, but what does that mean for our drought? The Storm Team has an update on where we currently stand. Brian.
Here's where we stand in terms of traffic. There is a slowdown on the Pike westbound in Chicopee. Something that's we're noticing that this backup is building here on the Pike westbound in Chicopee. So something to be aware of. And also things are starting to slow down as we approach the evening commute at the end of 291 that merges with I-91 in downtown Springfield. Otherwise, the Pike looks pretty good, and I-91 north of Springfield also is running fine. Details on the significantly warmer air here for the weekend on 22 News at 5.
We'll be standing and sitting over there for 22 News at 5 o'clock tonight. Updates anytime at wwlp.com, the free 22 News app, and always on 22 News Plus. We'll see you tonight, starting at 5.